This is a testing the first video that I will be making of my studio. I have been relocated to my bedroom upstairs in my house. But I'm going to check to see how everything works today, guys. So let me see. What the fuck am I doing? Let's point it this way and then tighten just to see exactly. This is just a testing. I'm going to be drawing something right here. I'm going to be painting this wall. Got a mic just to make sure. It's a hell of a nightmare in here right now. And yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed. I want to make this a beautiful studio, but the process of it is absolutely overwhelming. So, the best thing I can do to help that out is to draw. So we're going to draw. Fuck that. Before we even fix anything, I'm just going to do one drawing. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pin this thing on this wall. How this shit looks. I think that'll be good right there. And I'm going to try to use thumbtacks to keep it up. Now this purple wall, guys, is going to be gone. I'm going to, even though I kind of like the color, I don't, why can't I see the top of it? Because this doesn't matter. I'm going to paint this wall white. Just because I think it's just better on my eyes. I used to paint on a yellow wall, and then all my paintings looked weird. So this, it's going to be a drawing, so it doesn't matter. All right, I think we're ready to start, guys. So, this first video, like I said, it's going to be a drawing. And what I'm going to draw is my signature character. I call him Mr. Hero. He originally started out with just a kind of like a Batman fan art, and I've kind of developed him into different things throughout the years. But today we're going to just do the basics. Let me see if I can find. I'm looking for. I wish I could show you. I'm going to try to tilt this so you can see the goddamn mess I have here. This is just some of the mess that is coming up from my actual studio, and which has been a pain in the ass to dismantle. Yeah, moving shit around to see how. All right, that's not bad right there. And let's get it going. So I'm gonna use some charcoal. See that I found some here on the floor, and I think I'm gonna start off with. Sorry, I'm off camera, but this is what you get for the first video in my very beginnings of my studio. You're gonna see the whole process throughout. I guess the next year, how this studio is gonna evolve from painting to all my paintings that I'm gonna be working on in here. So for now, let me use this nice charcoal pencil here. Let me do a lighter charcoal, a gray. So the first way, this is how I start all my drawings. I'm gonna move some stuff over before I trip over them. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna create a nice large circle. To get a little bit wider. I'm gonna try to fill in the whole thing. And again, this is gonna be straight up drawing. It's not gonna be anything. I like to sketch a lot. I like to sometimes rub just to kind of feel this charcoal. I love charcoal, guys. That's feeling good. Now, let's throw the emblem right here. All right, this is going to be. Sometimes I stay really linear so you don't see the sketchy parts, but I love the sketchiness of things. And I don't know how far I'm going to take this, to be honest. Where's my eraser? Sometimes I like to take an eraser and just kind of clean up some things as I'm doing it. And just make it look even more sketchier and erasy, kind of like Twombly. If anybody knows of Twombly, he erases a lot. I don't like that style. Most of my style is really tight, but I like doing kind of sketchy stuff a lot. All right. And then let's do some of the little belt buckle thingies. I gotta keep turning around. Bitch. I gotta keep turning around. Maybe I should. Bitch. Dropping the charcoal is the worst thing. All right, let's do it on this side as well. I like to measure. One thing that sometimes I don't mind measuring once in a while, but I can't measure too much. I just don't like when things don't look, when they're supposed to be symmetrical, and instead they come out. I mean, that's good enough, right? And there's no room for the other one on the outside, but we're just gonna sneak it in as much as we can. And then in the middle, I'm gonna put a heart. Let's see, where is the middle here? Cute. By the way, he gets a crotch, so I'm gonna give him a nice crotch. Coming along, coming along. Oh. Now for the mouth. Let's see, we can start it here, go up to there. When I first did it, the mouth was really kind of thin, if you see it. But as the years went by, I used to kind of like making the mouth a little bigger. Funny how simple things sometimes are like a little bit difficult to make. I mean, when I first made this, I used to think, oh, this is a nice, simple logo. And then the more I drew it, the more I was like, damn, it requires a little bit of thought here. You can't just knock it out. And that's the other thing. This guy didn't have ears. But as the years went by, I kind of like the Mickey Mouse ears, combining another iconic figure with this one, so I can do like kind of like a little bit of a Mickey Mouse ears. First guy that first guy I knew how to draw when I started drawing when I was 5. And I saw some dude in my neighborhood drawing a Batman. And ever since, sparked my interest in drawing. So the reason I actually created this guy was just because of my fascination with Batman. But now I call him Mr. Hero. Love my outlining. Outlining is one of my characteristics in drawing. If you see any of my paintings, I do a lot of outlining. Love outlining. You know what? That's what I like. I like outlining. into the mouth here, so that one side, because my whole goal since I created this guy was to make one side kind of light, the other side kind of dark. As you can see, let me make this a little darker here. And the same thing happens to his mouth and the side of his face. For those of you starting to draw with your eraser. If you don't know that by now, learn. Don't just draw with your charcoal, draw with your eraser. So you're not just erasing, you're also making lines with it, like highlights. The pencil paper is already white, so you don't need to put white on this. This is what you get. You draw with your hands. Yes. Thank you for joining me. My first video in my new studio. There's gonna be a lot more to come. Stick around. Follow me.